In this video, I would like to share what I have learned from one of the three moods of verbs, which is the imperative mood. Auf Deutsch nennt man es Imperativ. To refresh both of our memories, the other two moods of verbs are indicative oder Indikativ and conjunctive oder Konjunktiv. The imperative mood of the verb is used to express requests, commands, or give instructions. We can form a sentence or phrase in imperative if the speaker is directly addressing or speaking to a person or a group of persons. When speaking in the first person plural form, we use the pronoun wir or we in English. The structure of the verb in imperative is in its infinitive form. An example of verbs in infinitive are kommen, schreiben, fragen, and so on. In the second person form, there are three pronouns that can use imperative. The pronoun sie, which is used in formal situations or when you are speaking to a stranger. The second one is the pronoun du, which is used in informal situations such as speaking to friends or children. And the third pronoun is ihr, which is used when speaking directly to a group of persons. When translated in English, it means you all or y'all. And just like in most grammar rules, there are exceptions. I also would like to mention that although it is not common, there are some indirect commands that uses the imperative mood of the verb. In this video, I will share how you can structure your verb in a phrase or sentence in the imperative mood using pronouns sie and wir. When speaking using the pronoun sie, you structure your sentence or phrase in such manner. Verb stem plus en and the pronoun sie next to it. Here are some examples. Kommen Sie rein, which means come in. Now, you might say that it looks like a question because the verb is placed in the first position. In imperative, either an exclamation point or a period is used. And of course, in a verbal context, you will hear it in the tone of the voice. Here are further examples. Fragen Sie die Frau den Mann da. Here, I used die Frau und den Mann as indirect objects to show you that this is in accusative form. So you don't say, fragen Sie der Mann da. Next is, schreiben Sie Ihren Namen leserlich. Write your name legibly. Again, you will see that ilang namen is in accusative. Der Name is masculine. Here are a few more examples. Bitte schreiben Sie mir zurück. Please write me back. Folgen Sie mir bitte. Oder bitte folgen Sie mir. Again, the verb folgen precedes Sie. And the last example. Setzen Sie sich. Or do sit down. Here is setzen is a reflexive verb, so sich must be added. Sich setzen. In imperative, we place sich after sie. If you need to revise on reflexive verbs, you will find a list of reflexive verbs online. I'll paste the link below if I find one. Now we turn to wir, which is the first person plural form. The speaker could be suggesting to another person or persons to do something together. The structure is similar to our previous example for Sie, where the verb precedes the pronoun. In this case, we simply use the pronoun wir instead of Sie. Here are some examples. Fangen wir an, which means let's start. In this example, the separable verb or trennbares Verb anfangen was used. I'll put a link below for a list of trennbare Verben. If I'm not mistaken, you will find a list at the back pages of your course book too. Next is Seien wir leise, or let's be quiet. If you remember, the verb sein means to be. Next is Gehen wir ins Kino. Let's go to the movies. Again, keep in mind that the verb comes first before the pronoun. Gehen wir. And the last example is another reflexive verb, sich beeilen, which means to hurry up or to be quick. Beeilen wir uns. With pronoun wir, instead of sich, we use uns. We use sich for pronouns er, sie, es, and sie again for formal situations. That's all for now. Please keep an eye on the next part of this video. Thank you, and I hope you learned something. And please let me know if you have any questions. I also welcome corrections. As you know, I recently passed my TELC B2, so there is a lot of room to learn. Bis zum nächsten Mal.